Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today we're live reacting to the Panthers versus Bears Week 10 Thursday Night Football matchup. And this one, guys, I don't know. This is not going to be a fun one to commentate. I'm not going to lie to you. But we should be getting into it in just a moment. Live from Chicago. Okay. I don't know, guys. This game is just not, I don't know. Okay. Let's get into this. Hopefully, we will be getting into this in just a second. Yeah, Bryce Young not working out so well. His combined losses with his high school and Alabama are tied for the amount of losses he has with the Carolina Panthers right now. That's sad. At 7 losses. Last week he played absolutely terrible. 39 passes, 173 yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions. 2 of those were pick sixes. Also, guys, I decided for this game to write down the starting offensive lineman. I feel like that was a smart idea because I've never done that before. But we are always learning. And obviously for the Bears, Justin Fields not in today. He's out with a thumb injury. So Tyson Bagent will get the start again. Chicago will start off with the ball. And here we go. So this one's going to be able to be returned by Chicago. And getting out to the 25-yard line is Tyler Scott. So onto the field is the Bears starting quarterback, Tyson Bagent. And Bagent, in 4 games played this season, he has a 67% completion percentage, 697 yards, 3 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and 2 rushing touchdowns in the process of that. So Chicago taking their place on the field for the first time. Bagent will line up in the shotgun with Foreman in the backfield. Foreman's had a couple of weeks. And they'll fake to Foreman, a screen to DJ Moore to start. Moore trying to hit to the outside, and he is able to, breaks a tackle, and is tackled out of bounds for a first down. DJ Moore, who has not had the greatest past couple of weeks, starting out good there for the Carolina Panthers. Evans isn't moved into the game, and Chicago, I thought they were going to go hurry up with a quick huddle, but that does not seem to be the case. 2 running backs are in there. Johnson is in the slot. And the Bears are in pistol formation. And they're going to fake it. Bagent going to dump it off and dropped by the running back Evans. That'll bring up second down. Nobody was open. Bagent did have time in the pocket, but kind of panicked, it seemed, in the last few moments and just dumped it off. Unfortunately, dropped there by Evans. We see Justin Fields on the sideline. He's missed the last 4 games with a thumb injury. Bears hoping to get him back to see if he is the quarterback of the future. And I'm sure they would like to be able to tell before this one of the most stacked draft classes we've seen in recent memory comes before us. So now for the first time, Baggett will line up under center and will hand off to Foreman, and he will gain a few yards there. So now third down for Chicago. Foreman will come out of the game, personnel change. Bring in an extra tight end. I believe that is Robert Tonyan. Baggett in the shotgun with Johnson to his right. Spread set for Chicago. And Baggett to throw. He has time. He throws. That pass is incomplete off of the body of the cornerback Jackson, and that'll bring up fourth down. And Baggett was looking for his tight end, Cole Kmet, but Jackson, who was covering, I believe, Evans, switched over and was able to get either his shoulder or he was able to get his forearm on it. Could not really tell. But either way, Chicago with one first down and will have to punt it away. And there it is. And this one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So we're all tied at 0. Bryce Young comes out for the first time today. We have 3:22 remaining in the first quarter. And Bryce Young this season, not such of a hot start. A 1-6 record, 64% completion percentage, 1,375 passing yards, 8 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. So the number 1 overall pick, not looking like he is one. And I'll start off with a carry to Hubbard, who will gain a few yards, not too many, and be brought down. And a fake to Hubbard. Fields moving out of the pocket. He is under pressure. He throws, and we'll just have to throw it away. Montez Sweat was on the chase there, and the recently traded for defensive end from Washington. Now on third down, Fields in the shotgun. He will throw in the pocket. He is under pressure. He escapes, and he's going to run. Fields is able to fight. I believe that is a first down, but there is a flag down. We'll see what that is. Illegal contact on the defense. So that one on Jalen Johnson, the cornerback. Johnson, who recently asked for a trade from the Bears, was not accepted at the trade, or he was not able to find a suitor at the trade deadline, so he remains in Chicago, costing the Bears a penalty there. I do believe that Chicago declined or Carolina declined. A fake to Hubbard, screen to Thielen, trying to get to the outside, but he is swarmed by Johnson and Gordon. Nobody was guarding Gordon. That was just kind of a bubble screen. I guess Thielen expected to get to that outside, but the blocking was not so good. And it's a loss of 1 yard. So for now, it's 2nd and 11. I think it's lagging. Come on. So Blackshear is in the backfield. 3 receivers out there. Fields to throw. And he throws caught. And diving for an extra yard or 2 is Adam Thielen. That'll bring up 3rd down. Thielen gaining a few yards there off that hitch route. And it is now 3rd and 5. Bryce Young has been completing his throws. Trip set on the right. Young to throw. He drops back. He escapes. He's going to run again. Bryce Young with a 1st down. Was able to break a tackle there. And Young has been able to get 2 1st downs with his legs so far. And daps up Eddie Jackson right there. Not too sure why. I guess they know each other in some sense or form. But either way, a 1st down for Carolina, who was being chased there by Montez Sweat. And actually, it wasn't Sweat. I'm sorry. Sweat actually was trying to get through the middle, but was not able to. Fields was able to shake Brisker, the safety. So Fields with 2 carries so far and 16 yards. Pistol formation for Carolina and handoff to Hubbard. Hesitates and gains a few yards. Hayden Hurst jumping up and down. And now 2nd down for Carolina. Personnel change is being made. Carolina's had the ball for pretty long so far. 7 plays, 32 yards, and almost 4 minutes being taken off the clock. We're at 3:45 right now. Carolina will come out in another pistol formation they will come out with Young in the shotgun and a fake to Blackshear. Fields escaping the pocket. He throws, and this one over the head of his intended receiver, Terrence Marshall, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Marshall was wide open and could have had a few extra yards if Fields would have hit him, but there's a bit too much air and the pass way over his head. Fields did have times he was escaping. I'm not sure if he didn't twist his hips right enough. It doesn't seem like his stance was intact on that throw. Fields moving Miles Sanders into the backfield. We see him for the first time today. Fields in the shotgun. He will throw. Extra man being brung on the rush. Fields escapes, and he just has to throw it away. No one was open. I said brung. That's not even a word. So the Panthers with a promising drive, not able to get anything going as Fields overthrew Terrence Marshall on that 2nd down play, and no one was able to get open on 3rd down. So the Panthers will punt. And this punt's going to go to the 1 yard line. A great punt for Carolina. Was Johnny Hecker? That man's hasn't he been in the league like forever? Johnny Hecker. I swear to God, he's been in the league like forever. Or for forever. All right. So now we are back. The Bears will take the field, and they have a pretty long way to go. They're on the 1 yard line. Foreman in the backfield, Baggett under center, and Baggett's going to QB sneak it, and he is going to be able to gain a few yards. Looks like he's gotten out to the 4 yard line, and it's now second down. Actually, they're going to say you got out to the 3. So 2nd and 8. So Baggett now will line up in the shotgun with Foreman to his right. Only 2 receivers out there. They'll hand off to Foreman. Foreman able to get a hole, gains a few yards there, and it's now 3rd down. The Bears slowly trying to make their way out of the end zone. So now 3rd and 2 coming up. Komet's going to go in motion and fake the Foreman screen to Mooney. Mooney making a move and is able to get the first down. Darnell Mooney able to get the first down there. Good blocking by DJ Moore. Give him credit. Moore, as we know, more of a receiver. Obviously, he is a receiver, but he's not too known for his blocking. And a great block there on the safety Xavier Woods, and was able to let Mooney get to that outside. And in turn, Mooney able to get that first down. Hand off to Foreman. He cuts inside, and Foreman will gain a few yards there. So now 2nd and 6 coming up, and hurry up offense for Chicago now that they've gotten out of the end zone. 3 receivers in the game, and another handoff to Foreman, and Foreman had a hole, but Thurman was able to knock him down before Foreman could do any further damage. So personnel change coming for Chicago on 3rd. Johnson will come into the game. Johnson more of a receiving back, as we know. It's 3rd and 3. On this drive, Chicago has done 4 rushes and 1 pass. Have been able to get a first down out of it. We'll see if they can get another here. Pistol formation. Mooney in motion. And Baggett to throw. He's looking for more. That's where he goes, but he throws it over his head, incomplete. And 4th down. Baggett pretty upset there over that throw. And it is 4th down. So Chicago, 1 first down, just like their last drive, and it turns incomplete. And And the punt will be a half decent one. And breaking one tackle, getting to the 30, the 35, 40, 50, 40. 1 man to beat to the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown for the returner, Marset, but there is a flag. There's a flag down, so this could be coming back. We'll have to see. You would sure hope not if you're Carolina that this one will be coming back. Let's take a look at the penalty. So are they picking the flag up? So I guess the flag has been picked up and a touchdown for Carolina on the punt return. Marset with a great move, and Carolina is up 7-0 thanks to the made field goal. So Carolina able to put up their first points of the game, and they lead Chicago 7-0 with 5:46 remaining in the first quarter. All right. So Chicago's going to get the ball right back. James Harden out partying after the Clippers lost last night. Of course he was. Offensive Rookie of the Year. It's definitely between C.J. Stroud and Puka Nacua. I think they'll probably give it to Stroud because of the quarterback thing. He has looked really, really good as well. I don't know, but Nacua over the past few games hasn't done as well, but Stroud, it seems like every game he's been consistent. Even if it's not incredible games, he's been really consistent. And that's been through the whole year. Nacua has had a few down games, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying he has to have 150 yards receiving every game. I'm just saying that he should at least be having 60 to 90 or maybe 100. There are some games where he's getting 40, 50. You need more if you're going to beat out C.J. Stroud. I don't know. Right now, it's a tough race. Right now, I think I'd give it to Stroud. After that game against Tampa Bay, now I know Tampa Bay's secondary is not good at all, and a bunch of nobodies was dominating, Tank Dell and Dalton Schultz and Nico Collins and guys you really wouldn't think are too good. But, 400-something yards going on 500 is a lot of yards. Anyway, we're back now. Carolina Panthers, that was their first punt return touchdown since 2017. I don't even know if anybody was on the roster on that time who's currently on this Panthers team. So now the kickoff for Carolina will go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now Chicago coming right back out there to see if they can get the job done, and that is answering the Carolina Panthers. On their past two drives, they've been able to get one first down, or on the last drive, 2 first downs, and they have just fallen apart after that. Bears have done a lot of running the ball to start. We'll see if they continue that here. 2 tight ends in the game, Foreman in the backfield, Baggett in the shotgun, and they'll fake to Foreman, a screen pass to DJ Moore, who's trying to get to the outside. He does, stutter steps, and gets a first down. So DJ Moore, once again on that little bubble screen, is able to get a solid chunk of yardage. And maybe the short game for Chicago is what's going to work for them. As DJ Moore, when he gets in space, it's kind of hard to stop him. Moore with 2 receptions and 29 yards, as we're about to pass that 5-minute mark in the first quarter. Baggett under center. They'll fake the Tunyon now, hand off to Foreman, who is able to gain a respectable amount of yardage on first down. That'll bring up second. Second and 5 coming up. Fake to Foreman, Baggett to throw, and he'll dump it off to Foreman, who it does get in space, gets a first down into Panthers territory, and the Chicago offense is moving down the field. Another first down for Chicago. We're not used to seeing this. Hurry up offense now coming from the Bears. Now at the Panthers' 45-yard line. Toss to Foreman. He cuts to the inside. Foreman able to get a few bit of yards and able to get the first down. The Panthers are getting slapped in the mouth right now by this Chicago Bears offense. And that's just a simple toss and move into the inside by Foreman. I want to give credit here to the left guard, Jenkins, was able to get a little block on Camus Cruz-Hill, and Foreman was able to break that his tackle and get a first down. Johnson now will get a carry, and Johnson will only gain a few yards there, not as lucky as Foreman's run. Actually, I'm sorry, that was Evans, and second down coming up. Personnel change coming in for Carolina. Second and 7 now. Baggett under center. And fake to Johnson. Baggett with time. He rolls out of the pocket. He is going to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Intended for DJ Moore. And DJ Moore almost had a touchdown against his former team. That'll bring up third down, though. Good coverage there by the cornerback Boodle. And Boodle playing cushion there. Moore with a simple go route. And it's actually a little stop and go. And Boodle did a good job getting out of his break and staying with DJ Moore. It looked like a out route, and he did a good job getting out of his break. Once again, to stay with Moore. And third and 7, Baggett looking Moore's way. Now has to escape the pocket. He's going to run up the middle and just throw it into the turf. It's incomplete. So now fourth down, another promising drive for Chicago. Will end in a field goal attempt by Santos. Now he's 92% on the year, looking to give Chicago their first points of the game, and I'll try to do that from 49 yards away. The kick is up, and the kick is good. A 3-0 lead now for Chicago, but there's a flag down, actually, so hold on with that thought. A false start, so Chicago's going to have to re-kick. So now this one's going to be from 54. That was Whitehair on this false start. And now this one's going to be from 54, significantly harder for Chicago to get these points, and Weyer just barely flinched. He can't even move a muscle. That is how much it matters. 54 yards now. Santos will re-kick. And we'll see if he can hit this one through as well. The kick is up, and the kick is good. No flags down, and the Bears put 3 points up on the board. 7-3 now. 2:29 remaining in the first quarter. Carolina still leads. Are you kidding me? I'm facing Giannis in fantasy this week, and you gotta be kidding me. I'm facing Giannis in fantasy, and he has 40 points in 22 minutes played. You've got to be kidding me. Which league am I facing Giannis in? Okay, not that league. Yep, this league. Oh, boy. How many fantasy points does he have? 56 fantasy points in the third quarter. That's just great. I have Miles Turner, who has 34 fantasy points. I'm getting killed in that league. That's not even my own league. I thought I had a good team in this league. Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, Darius Garland, Andrew Wiggins, Jaylen Brown, Miles Turner, now Bradley Beal. I picked him up because no one picked him up because he was hurt. And freaking Walker Kessler, Tyler Hero, and Jamal Murray are all hurt right now. So that really helps. And nobody else is really good. I have nobody really worthy of a roster spot. Everybody else is not playing too well. I could pick up Kelly Oubre Jr. I gotta find somebody to pick up for like Aaron Gordon. Because I could put like Hero on IR, but I have Murray on IR, so I picked up Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon don't seem like he's doing much. I'm gonna pick up John Morant when he comes back. I'll probably end up dropping like I don't even know, like probably Tyler Hero or something. Not Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins. But then I also have Jaylen Brown who can play a forward spot. So it all checks out. Yeah, this league I'm getting killed in. Fantasy football, I go up against somebody who's 9-0. That's just like. But yeah, everybody's on bye for his team this week, so I do have a chance. But his team is still stacked. I don't even know how he got away with this. Even without. Actually, no. T. Higgins might be out too, so I don't even know if he's going to have a receiver. He's not going to have a starting receiver because T. Higgins is going to be out. That'll be good. All right, so a touchback for Carolina. That'll bring on their offense. Going back to 1958. What the hell we got to do there? They barely threw the ball back then. We're seeing all these throwing highlights. Bryce Young in the shotgun. He hands off to Blackshear. Blackshear able to get a hole. Gains a few yards on that first down and brings up second. Second and 6 coming up. Panthers in pistol formation. 3 receivers out there. And Bryce Young's gonna motion over one. A fake to Hubbard. Bryce Young is going deep, and it is caught by his receiver, Strachan. I'm going to say Strachan. And Bryce Young with a great throw. Strachan just that corner, and he was able to beat his man Brisker. Brisker thought it was a post. And Strachan, if that's how you say his name, just ran a simple corner, and good throw by Bryce Young. It's a first down. Now he's got to get the snap off here. Barely does. Young to throw. He's under pressure. He does get rid of it. It's caught by Thielen. Thielen makes a move. Is able to gain a few yards. He did make something out of nothing. It's second down. Frank right there on the sideline. His first season as the Panthers head coach at 2nd and 7. Pistol formation for Carolina. Hubbard in the backfield, and that's who they give it to. Hubbard is able to break one tackle, and Hubbard able to get inside the 15-yard line with forward progress. That will take us to the end of the first quarter. Panthers don't have to run another play, and I don't think they will. Yeah, they're not going to. So Carolina, they are driving down the field with a 7-3 lead as we end the first quarter. Bryce Young with a great throw to end the first quarter. Going on to the second when we come back. Defensive Player of the Year votings. Micah Parsons, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, Aiden Hutchinson. The Utah Jazz's network is Jordan pushed off. Oh my god. Or like Wi-Fi. That's nuts. Reading stuff on Twitter is like crazy sometimes. I swear to God, all these games are like terrible for primetime games this week. You have this game, which is not anything special. The Jets and the Raiders, which is just, what the hell? And then you have the Broncos and the Bills. Like, who the hell booked this schedule? That's terrible. These games need to be flexed. All right, here we go. We're back now for the second quarter. And then Carolina inside the 15 on the 14. And in motion, a fake for Young. He rolls out of the pocket. He throws. It's caught. And being tackled immediately is the tight end Tremble at second down. So Tremble didn't even gain a yard there. Might have got a half a yard, but still marked down as 2nd and 10. Pistol formation again for Carolina. They seem to like that today. Hand off to Hubbard, and Hubbard is brought down at the line of scrimmage by Brisker. Brisker is the one who gave up that bomb to put the Panthers in this territory, and is able to come all the way down from around 15 yards, unblocked. Good concentration and a good tackle there as his helmet came off to make sure it is 3rd down. So now Bryce Young in a bit of a troubling situation. It's 3rd and 11 from the 15. No one in the backfield, trips it on the right. He will obviously throw under pressure and just throws it into the turf. Way behind the intended receiver, Mingo, and it's 4th down. So the Panthers, off that bomb to Strachan, will have to turn to the field goal unit to get points. Unfortunate ending to a promising drive for Carolina. They have seemed to have many of those. But Eddie Pinheiro will kick from 33 yards out. It is up, and it is good. Carolina takes a 7-point lead, 10-3, as we have 13 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Carolina able to get points off that drive. Carolina actually wins this game. I think Chicago is, I don't know. Do you think if Chicago can't really let them win? I know that would hurt their own draft pick, but the Panthers are probably worse than the Bears are. That's I obviously sound stupid saying that, since the Panthers are winning this game, but the Panthers will probably lose more games because Justin Fields coming back whenever he does. So I don't know. Unless the Bears are just fully tanking and they're just going to let their pick be the number 1. The NFL is actually trying to promote this game. This game is obviously a win-win for Chicago. I feel like they would want to win this game, though, because it gives them a chance to actually get another win on their record while making the Panthers worse in the process, and they have their draft pick. I don't know. Either way, they'll probably end up with the number 1 and 2 pick. I think right now they have the number 2 and 3, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's somebody actually worse than them. Dolphins, Jets. Is that next week's game? Oh, God. Not just going to be a blowout. Who has a worse record? Jason Kelsey on the show. The Cardinals do. Okay. That's bad. Yeah, they're pretty bad. What's up, G? How's it going? The day went. I'll tell you that much. The day went. And this kick in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And I'm just here commentating this game, and it's something. I'm at school tomorrow as well, so I'll be playing Call of Duty tonight. Comes out at 12. Yeah, the day did go along. So yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 comes out tonight. So we'll see. How long did I stay on that for? Probably about an hour, and then I'll play tomorrow for a little bit. I'm a little upset I do have to get up tomorrow for parent-teacher conferences, which are always fun. Toss to Foreman to start and gains a few yards on first down. Chicago really going with that run game. Seemed like the short pass game was working, but they're very keen on running the ball with Foreman and giving him tons of carries. Jason Kelsey was in the booth. And he's been the leader of that tush push. He's always been at the bottom of the pile, which must absolutely suck because he's got probably over more than 2,000 pounds weighing on top of him. Yeah, this game is not. I mean, it's been hard. It's been better than I expected. There's been a punt return touchdown. There's been a few big plays. It's been better than I expected. Bagging to throw. He escapes the pocket now, has no one open, being chased, and he throws. This one is caught by Cole Kmet. And Kmet trying to be pushed forward to that first down marker, and with forward progress, he'll be a yard short. I know all the primetime games this week are like not that good. Like this game on paper is terrible. Now I don't think it has been terrible. It could have been a lot worse, to be honest. Then on Sunday, I don't know if actually, I think people are just kind of downing the Raiders and Jets game just for the hell of it. But honestly, that's like a game that could determine who gets a playoff spot, if the Jets get a playoff spot. And getting a toss here is Foreman. He gets a first down, so the Bears will continue to drive. My thing just cut out again. That's incredible. But yeah, the Jets, like, if they win more of these, if they're able to get some of these games, then they can possibly have Aaron Rodgers come back and they get a playoff spot. I know it's going to be hard fighting against those AFC North teams because, it's just been tough for them. It's just tough for other teams right now. Now Baggin is under center. Kmet somewhat in the backfield, and they're going to do a trick play, toss here. And getting inside Panthers territory is Tyler Scott. So it was a fake toss to Foreman, and Scott got the jet sweep, and he was able to pick up a first down and get into Panthers territory. Good blocking from DJ Moore. That's something we've credited him for today. Now inside Panthers territory, Foreman trying to get to that outside, spin moves, and only able to gain a half a yard. It's now second down, but I believe it will mark it 2nd and 9. I don't know why Kelsey's even in the booth. I guess they have to bring in somebody to boost the ratings a little bit. I actually want to, I'm at the commercial break, we're going to look up how many people are watching this game on Twitch. Because I know they stream this on Twitch as well. So 2nd and 10, they didn't mark him. They didn't even give him the half a yard. And Baggin drops back to throw. Has time, now has to escape. Flagged flies. This pass caught by the receiver, tight end. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who the pass was caught by. Either way, holding on the left guard Jenkins, and it'll be 1st down and 20. I don't know who the hell even caught that. Who the hell is 19? So 2nd and 20. Fake, actually. Baggin to throw. Has time. And throws it incomplete. Had all the time in the world. Threw it too far in front of Johnson. And it's 3rd down. Now the game is kind of See, that's the kind of stuff that you hate. Because those are like plays where you could find like, make a big play of that. Oh, wide open was the receiver Scott, and Baggett just missed them. I mean, no one was within 5 yards of him. I mean, Jackson picked them up a little late, but I don't know. 3rd and 20, no one in the backfield. 4 receivers to the right, and Baggett will throw a screen pass to Johnson, and a flag flies. I assume this is on Chicago for pass interference. Then Carolina will most likely decline this, and they will get the ball back. Pass interference on the offense. DJ Moore there penalized, but Carolina not going to enforce it. It is 4th down. So Chicago, another unsuccessful drive. Carolina able to pick up on the Chicago mistakes. Justin Fields and others talking to Baggett on what to improve for the next drive. And here's the punt. Fair catch called, and dropping it, but recovering it is the punt returner Marset, and out comes Bryce Young. Carolina still leads 10-3 with 9:18 remaining in the first half. Oh boy, Kelsey's giving insight on the tush push. Oh boy, I didn't even know. Kind of have the headphones on. Anyway, Bryce Young to throw, extra man on the rush, and he will just throw it away. Sanders was in the area, so no intentional grounding penalty will be called, and it's incomplete. Kelsey's still in that damn booth. Hope he's getting some money for this. Actually, he don't need any more money. He's the highest paid center in the NFL. Well, this year he is, at least. Oh boy. All right. 2nd and 10 now. Spread set for Carolina. Fake to Sanders and a screen pass that was backwards, but they're going to say incomplete. 2 behind Adam Thielen, and it's 3rd down. So 2 incompletions already on this drive for Bryce Young. He's most likely going to have to throw it again. You would not want to see 3 incompletions in a row if you are the Carolina Panthers. Third and 10, trip set on the right. Fields will throw. Has time now. He has to escape. He's going to be dropped. Justin Fields goes down, a 3 and out. Justin Jones on the sack there. And Carolina will have to punt this one away. Fields had time originally, but the right tackle, Moton, gave up the pressure to Montez Sweat, and Young felt it, tried to get away, but then it was too late. Justin Jones had already pancaked Bozeman. And Chicago will get the ball back, punting from out of their own end zone is Carolina. And this one punted to the 42 and returning it to around the 45 only is the returner Scott. So we'll see Chicago's offense again. Pretty disappointing drive for Carolina, but 8:19 remaining in the quarter. Be right back as this is a quick advertisements. All right. Alrighty, so now power I for Chicago as they're on the 47, handoff to Foreman, and he will gain only a few yards on 1st down. Tackle there by Leota, and it is 2nd down coming up. Second and 8 coming up. DJ Moore in motion. Now Kmet in motion, a toss to Johnson, and Johnson trying to get that hole, but not able to. Brought down there by Brown, and it is 3rd down. So Chicago trying to move the ball slowly with their run game, not gaining too many yards on 1st and 2nd down. So now it's 3rd and 5. We'll see what Chicago can draw up here. They are in Carolina territory. Mooney moves inside, still in the X. Bagging to throw. Has time, throws, dump off to Johnson, and he will fight his way for the 1st down. So Chicago able to keep the drive moving as they are in Carolina territory. Now 1st and 10. Fake to Johnson, bagging to throw. Now throws it across his body to Johnson. This one incomplete. And it's 2nd down. Jeez Louise, they are like fully promoting Jason Kelsey on this broadcast. Nah, Super Bowl parade when he dressed as a mummer. That was one of the greatest things ever. I think that's when they like truly made him like one of the most favorite fan favorites in Philly, if you know what I mean. Spread set for Chicago, and Baggett will throw over the middle, caught by Kmet, and he's trying to fight his way for more yardage, but will only gain around 7, I'd say, with the forward progress. It's third down. Actually, they're going to give him 6 on that one. See, the Chicago Bears are 2-7. Why are you getting that dressed up? Like full like costume and base paint and all, just to like come out and see this for a 2-7 team. I could see if they were like maybe even a 500, I could see it, and like they were trying to fight. Baggett to throw, he drops back, he is going deep. From Mooney, it is incomplete. It was actually knocked down by Mooney. If he didn't knock it down, Jackson might have gotten the interception. And it's 4th down and 4. Baggett staying on the field. We'll see if Chicago decides to go for this here, and I think they are. What do they really have to lose? What do the Bears have to lose? Trip set on the right. Baggett to throw. Has time. Throws up the middle. It is caught! And able to hang on to this one is Scott. First down for Chicago. They convert on 4th down. Finally, a good throw from Baggett and a good catch by Scott. Was able to hold on to it. 2 rushes and 5 passes on this drive. Chicago kind of switching it up on Carolina. And a jet sweep here to Moore. Now he cuts inside, and that play not going too many places. Only a yard gained, and it's 2nd down. Other than DJ Moore, the blocking from the receivers has been subpar. Oh, boy. All right, so now we're under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Handoff to Evans, trying to get to the outside, breaks 1 tackle, not able to break Jackson's, and it's now 3rd down. A few yards gained there. I guess Jason Kelsey's leaving or something? I don't know. 3rd and 7. Oh, 19 is St. Brown. Oh, he's playing? I thought he was out today. Baggett to throw. He's under pressure. He just gets rid of it, and this one goes nowhere. It's incomplete. Oh, 19 is St. Brown. Oh, I thought he was out. I forgot that in economy of St. Brown even existed. 4th down. Chicago going to send out the field goal unit again. Baggett was under pressure there, so you can't really blame him on that one. So Chicago will send out Santos. He's 1 for 1 today. He made a 54-yarder. This one significantly easier from 36. Knock on wood. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Chicago able to add, but they still trail Carolina 10-6. All right, we'll go to commercial. Game could have been worse, but it's not anything good. Okay. Doug Flutie. Oh my God. I remember that name. Kyler Murray, Bryce Young, all the shorter quarterbacks that have been around in the NFL. One of them has seemed to pan out. The other two, well, the one turned out to be a bust. The other the first number one pick on this one is somewhat panning out. Blackshear able to get a return here, gets to the 20, 25, down to the 27. And the other one is just getting started, and he will take the field with 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Next week, a lot better of a game, the Bengals and the Ravens. It'll clash on Thursday Night Football. Two teams fighting for the AFC North crown. I don't know if it definitely would not give the Bengals the crown, but it would help them in their race to get it. Trip set on the right for Carolina, handoff to Hubbard. He goes through the middle, gains solid chunk of yards at second down. Both teams do have all 3 timeouts. Carolina 0-4 when scoring first this season. Chicago 14 straight losses when allowing first to score since last season. So both teams not so hot when Carolina scores first. In Chicago's case, when another team scores first, which in this case is Carolina. And this screen pass is caught by Mingo, not able to break the tackle of the linebacker Sanborn. It's third down. Looked like a promising chunky yards, but Sanborn had other ideas. And personnel change coming in for Carolina. Hayden Hurst comes in for Tremble. It's 3rd and 3. And that'll actually bring us to the 2-minute warning. Carolina leading 10-6. As we go into the 2-minute warning, they're trying to put up some more points before the half ends. Alrighty. 3rd and 3. Spread set for Carolina. Hurst moves inside. Young to throw, and he's just going to have to throw this one away. He felt the pressure. Flag is down. And this one actually could be roughing the passer as the pressure was coming in hot. Oh, legal contact on the defense. Eddie Jackson, the safety, gets penalized, and Carolina will continue their drive. They're pointing at Gordon, but the commentators, they said it was on Jackson. Actually, it looked like it was on Gordon. So I think they missaid the number or misinterpreted it. Either way, first down for Carolina. They'll continue their drive. And a handoff to Hubbard. Hubbard only gains a few there. Clock still moving. I'm not sure why Carolina did that. Either way, it's 2nd down. Bit of a weird call in my opinion. Carolina also not using one of the 3 timeouts because they're trying to kill clock. So Chicago will not get the ball back. Very interesting method, as there's only a few seconds remaining in the first half. Young will throw to the sideline. What a catch by Mingo. Didn't even jump for it. Just got his hands up there. It's 3rd down now. And they said he got out of bounds, so it's a good thing for Carolina as they're able to reset. Don't have to hurry here. Third and 1 coming up for Bryce Young and company. Sanders in the backfield. Trip set on the left. Fields the throw. Quick pass. Almost intercepted. It went out of the hands of the corner Stevenson. And it is 4th down. Pass was too far in front of his intended receiver. That being Mingo, and Stevenson had it right in his hands, not able to come up with it. If he would have been able to spin to the outside, he could have had a possible touchdown. But it's 4th down and 1 instead. Carolina will punt this one away. The clock has stopped. So we'll see what Chicago can do with the football. And a little juggle here, and Taylor flops as Jamison barely hit him. So this one inside the 10. The referee kind of laughing at that one. I don't blame him. That was a little funny. And Chicago does have all 3 timeouts. Yeah, that was a total flop. That's going to be on some not top 10 replays. All right, so 1:12 remaining left in the half. Chicago does have all 3 timeouts, so we'll see if they're able to either take the lead or cut the lead to 1 when we come back. Well, that's something that makes me mad about the sleeper league. So you can't put anybody on IR. Like, I could get so many good players. You know what I want to do? I think I might drop Dak Prescott to get CJ Stroud instead. I think I'm going to do that. I just put them on waivers. We'll see if I get them. Hopefully no one else put a claim in for them. Okay. Bagging to throw. Under pressure. Throws over the middle. Caught by Johnson. Wants a flag for helmet to helmet, but it's not going to get it. But actually, no, there is a flag down. And unnecessary roughness might be called here. We'll see what the decision is by the official. Jones was in there. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, and yep, helmet-to-helmet contact definitely was made by Jones, the veteran linebacker, and this penalty is going to cost Carolina 15 yards. Trip set on the left. Baggett drops back. Has time. Now it's under pressure. Throws. This pass caught by DJ Moore. And we're under a minute remaining. Chicago does have all 3 timeouts. They use one of them there. And Chicago now will have 2 timeouts with 58 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll see what they can do with it there. I'm not sure if the short game's going to be working too much here. They were lucky to get that penalty, which gave them better field position. But we'll see what happens here. Second and 4 for Baggin. He will drop back to throw. He's going to run. Baggin will get the first down. And getting up very slowly. Chicago's going to use another timeout to get hit hard there. And Chicago will use their second timeout. All right, so now Chicago trying to get into Carolina territory. They have some time to do so. Baggett to throw to the sideline. It's caught by DJ Moore. Now they're in Carolina territory, and they are definitely in business. 46 seconds remaining with 1 timeout. And Moore there. That's just a great route as well. Beautiful snap on the out route. Baggett able to make a nice throw over there. And an easy first down for Carolina. DJ Moore with 4 receptions for 49 yards, having himself a pretty good first half. Baggett to throw. Throws to the sideline. This one caught by St. Brown. Clock still moving. St. Brown trying to hustle to the line of scrimmage, hands it off to the official, and they're not going to spike it or use their timeout. They're going to play it out. 2nd and 6. Bagging to throw. He is under pressure, has to escape, and he throws this one to the sideline, knocked away by the cornerback Boodle. It is now 3rd down. Yeah, I saw that Terrence Crawford was stripped of his IBF championship because of the rematch clause with Earl Spence Jr. So even when Earl Spence Jr. is losing, he's winning. 3rd and 6 for Chicago. Baggin's got to get this play off, and he barely does. Extra man on the rush for Carolina. Baggin under pressure. He throws this pass caught by Kmet. Kmet inside the 30 and is able to get out of bounds at the 26-yard line with 12 seconds remaining. So Chicago can run the ball, or they can go into the end zone. They can maybe go to the end zone here, try and run the ball, and then use that timeout. If I'm Carolina, I'm just not letting anything get into the end zone. I'm just playing 10 yards off. Well, your safeties are probably... Actually, you don't even have your safeties covered. Just have your linebackers cover. And let them have the receivers go at around 10. Bagging to throw. Has time. He is almost stripped. Able to get away. Slides down at the 20 with 3 seconds remaining. Chicago will use their final timeout, and they will send out the field goal. That was a scary situation. Leota almost knocked the ball away from Baggett. Good thing that he was able to recover and make sure Chicago gets that at least a field goal attempt. Yeah, because the defensive tackle, Ray, was there to possibly cover it up if the ball came loose. So now Chicago will send out the field goal unit for the 3rd time today. Baggett does do his job. He gets Chicago down in field goal range. Santos coming out for a 39-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Chicago able to put up points before halftime. They still trail Carolina 10-9 as we go into the half. Carolina does receive the second half kickoff. They still lead, but Chicago with some momentum heading into the second half, and that's what we will be back for. All right. We're back now for the second half. All right, so Carolina gets the ball, a touchback in the end zone. So they get it at the 25, trip set on the right. And Fields escaping the pocket immediately. He's being chased. He is going to throw it incomplete. And everybody was covered there, second down. I mean, Fields had times. Not Fields. Why do I keep saying Fields? Young had time and he was escaping. I just don't know why he couldn't. I know, but he was getting open. Pistol formation for Carolina. Sanders in the backfield. Mingo in motion. Handoff to Sanders, and Sanders being shut down just a yard in front of the line of scrimmage. It's now third down. Third and 9 coming up. Trip set on the right. Hubbard in the game. Young to throw. He drops back. He throws, and it is incomplete. Off the hands of Stevenson. He wanted a flag for pass interference on Terrence Marshall. Either way, it's incomplete and a 3-and-out for the Panthers offense. I mean, look at Adam Thielen over the middle, and he was wide open. Marshall was fully covered, even on the double move by Stevenson. Stevenson was playing 10 yards off, and that's just a bad read by Bryce Young. You got to start to question those. And Carolina did not get the punt off in time. Carolina's saying offsides on Chicago, but it's a delay game on Carolina. And finally, there is the punt. All right. So Baggin's back out there. And the punt I forgot to mention was to the 27-yard line, handoff to Foreman, trying to create a hole, and he cuts inside, and they only able to gain a few yards. All right, so second down now. Baggett lines up in the shotgun. He moves out Tunyon and Baggett to throw, dumps it off into the flats to Foreman, but he will be immediately knocked out of bounds by the cornerback Jackson, and it's now a quick third down. Jackson, he's been very involved in today's game. You got to give him credit. Someone who doesn't get too much coverage has played really well tonight. I get it's only against the Bears receiving core, which only really has one really good caliber receiver, but you got to give him credit. He's really showing up. Trip set on the right, Baggett to throw. Snap was high. He is going deep to Moore. It is incomplete. Pass was out of bounds. Moore was completely shut down there, and it's fourth down. Jackson again on the coverage. He's once again, just having a great day. And Carolina will get the ball back. There's the punt. And getting a chance to return this is Marcet, but he is going to be knocked backwards to around the 5-yard line. A great special teams play by Chicago. Carolina gets the ball back with 12:27 remaining in the third quarter. They still lead 10-9. Oh, wait. I got to look on Twitch. Who's watching me? Who's watching this game? 82,000? Normally it's 100,000, so I'm actually surprised that they even have that much watching. I honestly thought it would be less. Okay. Oh boy. I don't really know if anybody's going to score for the rest of the game because Chicago looked terrible in their last drive. Carolina didn't look too good. Damn, Justin Jefferson won't play. He's still on IR, so my fantasy team is still completely messed up. Oh boy. And Sanders gets the first carry, but he is going to be shut down in the backfield. That one by Gordon was able to get back there. Gordon having a pretty good game. Sanders going to come out. And doesn't look too good for Carolina on this first drive. So handoff, Gordon coming in unblocked as the extra man on the rush. And Sanders just seemed like he gave up after he was wrapped up. 2nd and 16. Blackshear moving out of the backfield. No one there with Bryce Young. He will throw from his own end zone. Quick throw to Blackshear. It's caught. in double coverage, and he's able to gain a few yards back. It's now 3rd down. Third and 10, and gains all the yards back. We'll see if they're able to get at least a 1st down on this next play. Young, 8 for 17 for 69 yards. Not the greatest game for Bryce Young. Better than last game, to be honest. And Young to throw. He is under pressure, and he is going to be sacked. The 2nd sack of the day for the Chicago Bears, and a 3 and out for this Panthers offense. So the Bears should get this in pretty good field position. And you look at this play here. Person on the sack. I think I say his name. The guy from the Colts last year, Nowake, was able to get off the block a little late and was able to make the play. So yeah, the Bears are going to get this in pretty good field position. The return man, Scott, is able to get this down to around the, I want to say, 36-yard line. And now it's still 10-9 with 10:29 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Tyson Bagent, we'll see what he can do. All right, so we're back now. Chicago back on the field. Actually, they're on the 38, less than 36. Bagent rolling out. He throws his pass, is caught by DJ Moore, stutters, and is a little short of the 1st down marker. Like Singletary at the game today. Love to see it. And Bagent hands off to Foreman, who is able to get a little bit, but is able to get the 1st down. And a fake to Foreman. Bag into throw. He's going to run. No one was open. He is able to gain at least a yard, and it's now second down. So now 2nd and 9 off of that 1 yard rush. Bagging under center. Moore in motion. They're going to give it to Foreman. Foreman gets a hole. Foreman inside the 15-yard line. And a big run there for Foreman. That puts Chicago in business. And now Chicago definitely, without any turnover, can get a lead. And I want to give credit here to the right tackle, Darnell Wright. He had a great blocking on the outside, creating that hole in the C gap for Foreman. Foreman with 13 carries, 55 yards today. Screen pass to Kmet, able to get to that outside, pushes Mooney up field for a block and gains a solid bit of yards on first down. Looks to be around 7, so it's now second down. Kmet with 4 catches, 31 yards tonight. Not a bad game for the Bears tight end. Second down and 4. Hand off to Foreman. Foreman trying to fight for that first down, but it's going to be stopped a yard short. Now 3rd and 1. Tough situation for Chicago. They might do the tush push with Cole Kmet, and they are going to tush push with Cole Kmet, and I believe he got the first down. So the Bears are successful in their tush push attempt. So they didn't do it with their quarterback; they did it with their tight ends, which actually might have been a smarter idea. Mooney had to move Foreman to the right position. That's funny. All right, so another team actually does the tush push correctly. Now, Chicago at the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. Throw into the end zone. This pass is tipped up in the air. Very dangerous. Incomplete. Knocked away by Jackson. It's now second down. Then a receiver Mooney there. And that's just a slant right over the middle, which I'm not sure why that was chosen. I think I do know that type of play. That type of play to the flats, and then that slant. I know that play. It's used a lot on goal lines. But anyway, hand off to Foreman, and he's able to fight his way to the end zone for a touchdown. Foreman, who has had a lot of carries tonight, is rewarded with his first touchdown for the Bears tonight. 9 plays, 38 yards, 3:56 taken off the clock, and Chicago has their first lead of the ball game. And Foreman able to just cut inside, able to stay on his feet. What do you call it? Bell, the safety actually kept him on his feet and let him backpedal into the end zone. The extra point by Santos is good. So now a 6-point game, 16-10 with 6:33 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Foreman able to get into the end zone for the first time today. We'll see how Carolina can respond when we come back. All right. Almost to the end of the third quarter, actually. So, pretty close. Yeah, I have the second touchdown of the night. What do you know? Actually, have to do a UFC video. We gotta get one. Gotta get a prediction video in there. I don't know if Pereira might take that light heavyweight championship. I don't know. Pereira at the light heavyweight division. It doesn't scare me because, like, I don't know if I believe in him there. I don't know if I can see him in the light heavyweight division. Like, I understand there's not really much for him left to do at middleweight because he won the middleweight championship, but he got absolutely knocked the hell out by Adesanya. I don't know. All right, this one in the end zone for a touchback. All right, so now from the 25, Fields, Bryce Young fakes, escapes, throws, and just throws it away. I don't know why I keep calling him Justin Fields. Second and 10, Young surveys, throws, caught by Terrence Marshall, and that is a first down. Young to throw, has time, throws it over the middle, caught by Adam Thielen, and now the Panthers are starting to move the football. First down, Young to throw again, has time, now the pocket's collapsing, he has to escape, and he's going to throw this one away. So it's now second and 10. Field. Young had a good run there, but unfortunately, all good things come to an end. It's now second down. just going to keep slapping myself in the face and keep saying Bryce Young, Bryce Young, Bryce Young, Bryce Young. Prime numbers. The leading catch receiver for the Panthers is Thielen with 4 catches for 21 yards. That's prime numbers right there. 2nd and 10. Thielen and Hubbard in the backfield. Young to throw, but there's 2 flags down. Seems like this one's going to be coming back. False start. Yep, false start on the left tackle. Ekwana. Notable number 1 overall picks. Active QBs. First 7 starts. Oh, yeah, all these QBs. I mean, you're not going to expect the number 1 overall pick to come in and completely change the game the second that they, hop in there. But I guess it's just how good they've looked during that, which Bryce Young's not looked even that good, 2nd and 15 now. Young will throw. Quick one over the middle. Drop by Thielen. It's now 3rd down. Now, this is a tough situation for Carolina as you don't really have that down the field threat like you used to with DJ Moore. So you're going to have to find a way to get down the field, maybe a 11-yard dig and try and run for a few extra and maybe go for it. If you can't get it, they're just going to actually run a screen here to Mingo. Mingo is able to cut inside, is able to get those yards back and a few more. We'll see what Carolina does here. They don't really have much to lose. And nope, they're going to send on the punt team. All right. I guess they have confidence in their defense, even though they did give up a touchdown on the last drive. And Hecker will punt. That was almost blocked. And fair catch called by Scott, and he barely makes the catch. And that was Trent Taylor. That wasn't even Scott. All right, 4:26 remaining left. Chicago gets the ball back as they lead 16-10. Modern Warfare 3 comes out tonight, baby. Just in actually 2 hours. All right, so we should be getting ready to come back to it in just a moment. So what is it? Is this game in 2 weeks? It's Prime on November 24th. Oh, it's Black Friday football. I forgot. It's a 3 o'clock game. Yeah, I remember. All right, so now at the 11-yard line, Foreman in the backfield, Baggett under center. And a toss to Foreman. He cuts inside. Foreman breaking tackles and is down. Solid gain on first. That brings up second. 16 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. Second and 2 coming up. Foreman gets the handoff, and he's able to gain a few yards for a first down. All right, so the Bears are killing some clock here. I guess they think they're going to score a touchdown, and a fake to Foreman, and Baggett fakes a throw to him, so he's just going to run. He gains a few yards there. Tyson's father is a 28 world wrestling or arm wrestling champion. 28 time. Jesus. Listen, I've arm wrestled before. I can't do that stuff. I'm too skinny for that. 2nd and 8. Handoff to Foreman. He's going to be shut down in the backfield. Tackle there by Brown. And it's 3rd down. Bit of chirping going on between Brown and Foreman there. Never see where Brown came from. Oh, he just threw off Jenkins there. Good punch on the shoulder pad and was able to make the tackle. Gotta give him credit. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9. Bears are 0 for 7 when their 3rd down plays are 7 yards or more. Baggett to throw. He throws over the middle. This pass caught for a first down and more. A flag is thrown, but for now it's a first down by Trent Taylor. This probably is on Carolina for holding or illegal contact. Or it could be pass interference on Chicago. I think this might be actually on Chicago. They're back. Pass interference on the defense. He messed it up. Oh, he messed it up. Bro, he just trolled the fans. He said pass interference on the defense, and then he went back and he messed it up. It was on the offense. Let's see this here. He gets in his way, but how much contact does he make? They're saying that DJ Moore got in his way. That's a tough call because Moore is also running his route so they're trying to say he picked him. See, that's tough because he makes contact, but he's also running a route too. I don't know. 3rd and 19. Baggett's going to do a draw, and going absolutely nowhere is Johnson. Brown is still chirping on the defensive line. Chicago fans are still mad. I don't know. I don't know if I would have called that because Moore's running his route. Or at least attempting to run his route. It's not really his fault that that's the way the coverage was played. I don't know. But anyway, this is Gill's 5th punt of the day, and we are officially under a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. This is a short punt. This one's going to bounce to the Chicago 40-yard line. A bad punt. With 48 seconds remaining, Bryce Young will try and take advantage of this good field position, or great field position, might I add. We go to a commercial break with the Bears leading 16-10. Actually, just a 30-second commercial break. Snap from the 40, Young in the shotgun with Hubbard in the backfield with him. Young will throw under pressure. He escapes. Flag is down in the backfield. Young runs and gains about a yard. This is probably going to come back anyway. Holding on the offense. That one on Throckmorton, the left guard. And it will be 1st and 20. See the holding. And Fields is escaping. It's a ticky-tacky call, in my opinion. Grabbed a little bit of the shoulder pad still. They're not going to allow you to do that. 1st and 20. Now they're at the 50. Thielen moves in the backfield with Hubbard there as well. Young will throw. Dump off to Hubbard. Trying to get blockers in front. Cuts into the middle of the field and gains a few yards. Another flag down. This could be coming back even further. And it looks like it is. Carolina is backing up still. Pass interference on the offense. That's a 15-yard penalty. So it's going to be 1st and 35. Smith Marset gets penalized there. And Carolina, I don't believe, have to run another play before the end of the quarter. As I'm sure the clock is still moving. So let's see this pass interference here. And I guess before the ball went off, or the throw got off, Marset made contact. So it's 1st and 30. Carolina does not have to run another play. I highly doubt they would, and they actually are. Hand off to Hubbard, and he does not gain much. It is now 2nd down as we go into the 4th quarter. The Bears leading 16-10. Carolina is about 2nd and forever when we come back. One more quarter of football as we start off this week 10. On a very, 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 very high note. Young is throwing as we return to the fourth quarter, and he dumps it off to Hubbard, who gains a bit of yardage, not able to get all of it back, though. So now 3rd and 17. Panthers have to get to the Chicago 35, and they might get a little closer as it's going to be offsides on Chicago. That was Walker there on the neutral zone infraction, so it'll be 3rd and 12. Chicago has dominated pretty much everything offensively in this game, especially the time of possession, 28 minutes to 17-31 for Carolina. Well, this is in favor of Chicago, obviously. 3rd and 12, so Chicago just made it a little bit easier for Carolina, but they still have to convert. Here we go. Young drops back. He has time. Now the pocket's collapsing. He dumps it off to Hubbard. Hubbard is being swarmed by the Bears, and he is down. Gains a few yards, but not nearly enough for a first down. And we'll see what Carolina does here. It's 4th down and 6. They could send on the field goal unit if they wish to. But I think they're going to go for this. They could try and draw them off sides. We'll see what their decision is. Their probability to get this is 34%, according to Next Gen Stats. And they will do this. Bryce Young drops back. He's under pressure. He escapes. He throws, and it is caught. Flags are down, but this one for now is a first down by Tommy Tremble. We'll see if this comes back. There were 2 flags in the secondary. Holding on the defense. So 2 holding calls on the defense. Both penalties are declined. A first down for the Panthers. Jalen Johnson was called on the holding. And give Bryce Young credit. We have bashed him for his reads and his bad throws, but that time made a great throw on the run to Tremble to keep this drive going. Now at the Chicago 25, handoff to Blackshear. Blackshear trying to get a hole, gains a few yards, and it is 2nd down. Panthers possessions tonight: punt, field goal, punt, 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 and punt. And they had a 79-yard punt return touchdown, trying to take a lead here or add a few points on. 2nd and 7. 3 seconds to snap. Young's able to get it off. 2 extra men on the rush. Young throws, pass caught by Sanders, but he is tackled immediately. It is now 3rd down. I mean, Young did a good job of getting the ball out of his hands and gaining a few yards. Nobody really is open ever, it seems like, on the Panthers receiving corps. 3rd and 5 coming up. Panthers are 1 for 1 when Their third down conversions are 4 to 6 yards. 3rd and 5 here. Young to throw. He's under pressure. Throws over the middle. It is incomplete. Intended for Terrence Marshall. And Kyler Gordon, who has been fired up all night, forces the incompletion. And Carolina will send on the field goal unit. And Marshall could have had that. It was in his hands, but late knock away, if that's what you want to say, or late hands by Gordon, able to knock it away. 39-yard attempt for Pinheiro. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Carolina cuts it to within 3. Chicago still leads 16-13, and they will get the ball back with 11:06 remaining in this game. Hold on, chat. All right. Performance since week 6, 266 yards after contact. That's the second in the NFL. And today is 18 carries for 73 yards and a touchdown. Solid performance for Foreman. He's gotten a lot of focus from Chicago tonight. Here is the kickoff, and Chicago now trying to extend their lead to possibly put this game on edge. There's Night Football Talk. 4 straight wins for Baltimore. Best point differential in the NFL with plus 115. Philadelphia Eagles, first team to start 8-1 or better in consecutive seasons since the 2005-2006 Colts. C.J. Stroud, last week versus Tampa Bay, 34-42, 470 yards, 5 touchdowns. That is a rookie record for passing yards in a single game. A lot to talk about from week 9, but now we're moving on to week 10. Johnson gets the first carry for Chicago, gains a few yards on first down. Second and 5 coming up. Chicago could also be trying to drain the clock as they probably have some faith in their defense because Carolina's offense has not been so good tonight. Mooney in motion. Fake to Johnson. Baggett rolling out. Pass caught by Kmet. Kmet down at the 44-yard line. And the Bears offense is moving. And a good play out there in the flats. Komet looked like a blocker. Came out as eligible. And able to give Chicago a first down and move the chains. Nathan Peterman on the sideline. You love to see it. We're under 10 minutes to play. Komet, 5 catches for 45 yards today. And a handoff here to Johnson, who cuts back inside. Looked like a promising run, but only a few yards there. Pancake from, what do you call it? Patrick, the right guard. Goodness gracious. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Komet in motion, handoff to Johnson, right up the gut. Looks like with forward progress, he might have got the first down, depending on the spot, and I think they are going to give it to him. Personnel change coming in for Carolina. So 1st down, they give him the spot. And Baggin to throw. He throws it incomplete. It was in a dangerous spot in between 2 Panthers defenders. And it's now 2nd down. Second and 10 coming up. Moore in motion. Handoff to Foreman. Foreman trying to fight his way for extra yardage, and he does gain around 3 there. Third and 6 to continue the drive and possibly put this game on edge with a possible field goal. Baggett will throw, screen to Johnson, and he will be taken down out of any possible field goal range by the linebacker, Deion Jones. And you see Jones playing that middle linebacker spot. Kind of just waited there, waited for what Baggett was going to do. And he saw the offensive lineman get ready to block and just ran right through him, got to Johnson, made the tackle, and Chicago will be forced to punt. And there it is. We'll see where this one ends up. And a fair catch called, and inside the 10-yard line, the Panthers will get it. Bryce Young going out there to trying to lead his team to a potential tie or potential lead. 7:10 remaining. Chicago leads 16-13. All right. Bryce Young trying to lead his team to victory, get a game-winning drive, potential game-winning drive. We're going to have to see what he's really made of. I mean, they got really lucky on that, like, whatever. They had first and 30, and they had to go down and try and win the game. Or try and get that. I mean, they were able to get the first down and field goal out of it, but I don't know. We'll see if they can drive down. All right. Yeah, Montez Sweat has been somewhat in check tonight. He has put some pressure on Young when he's just gotten out of the pocket. But other than that, when Young has been in the pocket, he has not done much. He's created some pressure. Had some assisted tackles. 1 quarterback hit, 5 hurries. Not much to show for. And first play to Hubbard. Gordon, who has been fired up all night, takes him down. Under 7 minutes to play now. Now 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Young to throw over the middle, caught by Thielen, and he's about a yard short of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and 1, a very long 3rd and 1. So we'll see what Carolina can draw up here. Good play though with Thielen. Kind of got lost in the shuffle, split the linebackers. And there are a few occasions where Young could have made that throw to Thielen, but it ended up working out there. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Hubbard. He tries to get there, but it's going to be stopped. And the officials running in, and yeah, he definitely did not get it. 4th down on their own 19-yard line. What do you do if you're Carolina? Do you give it back to Chicago and have faith that your defense is going to do something? Well, I don't think that's the case. Bryce Young is 5'10". It's going to be really hard if you want a quarterback sneak. Miles Sanders is in the backfield, probably their most powerful running back. They're going to fake to Sanders. Young is going to run. He's going to get there. He's going to just gain a little bit, maybe just a little more than a yard, but he does get the first down and keeps the drive moving. Very lucky if you are the Carolina Panthers. Lucky that there was no spy on Bryce Young. I swear to God, I called him Fields on one occasion. I feel like I just called him Fields. I don't know why I keep doing that. I mean, obviously because it's like Justin Fields and all, because he plays for Panthers, but I don't know. I guess I just draw similarities and comparisons to both those quarterbacks. First down now, Young to throw over the middle, caught by Hayden Hurst, trying to stay on his feet, not able to. And it's now 2nd down. Carolina trying to hurry as they now have under 4:30 to go get a touchdown or a field goal. Second and 3. Young will throw over the middle. Incomplete. Drop by Hurst. The pass was also a little behind him. Brisker made the hit, and Hurst is slow to get up. He's on one knee and is able to get up, but he's going to come out of the game. And yeah, it was a little behind him, but he definitely should have made that catch still. Either way, it's 3rd down. I think he turned around a little too early. I mean, he was afraid. He obviously was a little scared to get hit. But Bryce Young A little frustrated on that. Hurst is on the sideline squatting, so it's obviously in some discomfort. 3rd and 3. Young has to get it off, and he does. He will throw over the middle. This one's caught by Thielen. Thielen past the 35, down at around the 37, 38-yard line. We're under 4 minutes to play. And a good throw there by Bryce Young. Oof, threw it through 2 defenders. Young, 18 for 32 tonight, 160 yards, has a chance to lead his team to victory if he can go get a touchdown. 1st and 10, Young to throw, trying to escape the pocket, and he is going to be sacked. Green there is able to get him. Young felt the pressure, tried to escape, but it was ultimately too much in the end. It's now 2nd down. And Green kind of just waiting for Young there. I guess Young was able to see the pressure that Fields was getting, waited there, and was able to take him down. 2nd and 14 now. We're under 3 minutes to play. Young will throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Tremble. Now it's 3rd down. With forward progress, Tremble might have been able to gain all the yards back, and maybe 1 extra as well. Hayden Hurst going to come back in there. Yeah, he was able to gain 5 on that one. It's 3rd and 9. Carolina has ran 9 plays, only 30 yards, and 4:40 taken off the clock. So a lot of time for not a lot of yards. 3rd and 9 at the Chicago 40-yard line. I'm sorry, at the Carolina 40-yard line. Here we go. Young will throw under pressure over the middle, caught by Hurst, and Hurst is going to be short of the 1st down. So now it's 4th down, and Carolina will be able to decide what to do as we go to the 2-minute warning. If Carolina is not able to convert, they have all 3 timeouts. And hopefully for them, Chicago will not get a 1st down, but they are able to get a 1st down. We'll see what Bryce Young is truly made of when we come back. Oh, boy. 2 minutes left. All right. Trae Young, 33 points at halftime. I will take that, baby. That's what I need my fantasy guys to have. Even though I'm getting killed in this league right now. Or right now in this game, at least. See, Jamal Murray's out for the rest of the month. Tyler Hero is out for like a few weeks. I don't even know how long Walker Kessler's out for. Honestly, I'll just drop Kessler for a better center. I could really care less. It depends on how long he's out for. We'll be out for at least 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, screw him. I didn't even know he was out for 2 weeks. Yeah, screw him. I'm getting a new center. Rudy Gobert, Clint Capella, Yusuf Nurkic. I thought Nurkic was injured. Rudy Gobert. I guess. Sorry, Walker, but I need some right now stuff. Need to make those edits. Can't afford injured guys right now. Depends on how he does when he comes back. All right, anyway, 4th and 2. No one in the backfield with Fields. Trip set on the right. Fields. I said Fields again. Young. No one in the backfield with Young. He will throw this pass caught by Miles Sanders, and he will get out of bounds in Chicago territory on that whip route. Sanders, who has not been a key piece tonight, got lost in the shuffle on that whip. Kind of more of an out route, but it's supposed to be a whip. It was an out route, though. It looked like an out route. It's supposed to be a whip. It looked like an out route. Either way, first down. Now on the 41-yard line of the Bears. Young will throw. Here comes the blitz. Young throws too low for Hayden Hurst. It's incomplete. That could have been disastrous if Young went down there, as they might have had to use a timeout or rush the line of scrimmage, and that would not have been good for your rookie quarterback. It's now 2nd down. Justin Fields watches on. Young, 21 of 36, 185 yards passing. Trip set on the right. Young to throw, extra man on the rush. He is going deep, and it is incomplete to Mingo. Pass was too far up the sideline. Mingo was not up the sideline enough. 13 plays, 50 yards, 5:26 taken off the clock for Carolina. And on this set of downs, they have not moved the ball. They might have to go short here if they want to play 4-down territory. I highly doubt they would want to take that risk of going deep again and having 4th and 10 when you know that Chicago has been sending the blitz, and the Panthers are going to use their timeout to discuss what they're going to do here. Honestly, I would go short. Maybe Thielen on that 5-yard hitch over the middle, try and split those linebackers. I would say Tripp set. Well, Tripp's right, Thielen in the slot, had the guy on the left side on the slot, have him running out, take that outside linebacker outside. Thielen runs a little hitch. You get at least 7 yards there, and then you can try to potentially either take a field goal or you can go for it. I would probably say field goal, just so the Bears are under pressure to go score. 3rd and 10 now. They do have a trip set. And they do go to Thielen. They went to that exact play that I was thinking of, but the Bears had that scouted out, and Sanborn knocks it away. It's incomplete. So now the Panthers are not in field goal range, so they have to go for this. So yeah, Sanborn came up the middle. He saw Tremble and Thielen, so he backed up, almost had the interception, which could have sealed it completely. Yeah, the Bears definitely had that Thielen route covered. I guess they knew it. Oh, they're going to try the field goal. I thought they were going to go for it. 59 yards. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Pinheiro had a 21% chance of making it, according to Next Gen Stats, and he misses it. So now Carolina with only 2 timeouts, and it's going to be very tough for them to win. It was a good snap. It was a good hold. Just Pinheiro did not have the distance on it. A few yards short. And he just kind of shrugged his shoulders on that one. What can you do? Thielen slamming his helmet in frustration. Tom Grassi's thanking God we're not getting overtime. And a handoff to Foreman. He gains a few yards there, and you obviously know that Carolina will be using their timeouts here. So they use their first one. All right, so Chicago looks like they're going to take this if all goes according to plan. And another handoff to Foreman, tries to fight through a hole, but not going to get too many places. 3rd down and 6, or 7, depending on the spot. So Carolina will use their final timeout. See you next week. Bengals at Ravens. So the Carolina Panthers, if the Bears don't get a first down, are going to be able to try and score. And David Tepper is shaking his head, the owner of the Panthers. So, yeah, they did. So Foreman did lose a yard. So if the Bears don't get the first down here and have to punt it away, I would assume the Bears would also use a timeout just so they, like the clock, like the snap clock expires on 4th down. If it's saying they don't get it, then the Panthers are going to have a chance. Bagnet's actually going to throw. Very interesting decision. And pass caught by Mooney for a first down. Very risky move. Gutsy call by the Bears. And it's going to end up paying off, as they are going to win this one. Baggett is going to get a win on his resume. The Bears actually threw it. Very risky, very gutsy, but it pays off, and they are going to get a win over the Carolina Panthers. And I think, yeah, here is the snap, and they will have to snap it, or a flag is down. So, yeah, now with this loss for the Panthers, their chances of getting the number 1 pick, which the rights are owned to Chicago for that pick, are even higher now. I'm not sure what the flag is, but we'll see. I'm not even going to put the headphones on. It's not even worth it. Oh my God, could you just say the damn penalty? False start, okay. False start on Foreman. I don't even know how Foreman could false start, but either way, one more knee will do it. I don't even know why you need a huddle for that, but beats me, I guess. Foreman was really the leader of this game. 21 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. DJ Moore had a half-decent game himself. And there is the final knee. And that will do it. The Chicago Bears will win this one 16-13. It's a win-win scenario for them, as the Panthers will fall to 1-8. The Bears will improve to 3-7. And that is how we kick off Week 10 of the 2023-2024 NFL season. That will do it for this stream, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Lee and the Great blog. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you guys will follow me on X at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys will follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys can follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.